The system deceived us. We were lied to. They said our food would be here, but it's not. The table is blank and empty. Right, Scotty?
Yes. Hey everybody, Amazing Atheist here. Let's do a little experiment. Now, this experiment will only work if you're subscribed to a lot of vloggers like myself. Go look at the recent videos on your subscription list, look at the thumbnails, and pay attention to the camera angle. Now, 95% of the time, you're going to see a camera angle very similar to what you see in this video. Direct shot to the face. Now let's take a look at a video recently posted by 2Rocker for you to yours truly.
Hello. Okay, so today I'm making a video about what a single person said on YouTube.
2Rocker, did you go to the Lacey Green School of Argument? Because she pulled this exact same shit.
Hi everybody, it's Lacey Green here.
Everyone on YouTube uses this angle. Except for you guys, you like this angle. Right. So it's just a coincidence that you guys, with your low-cut shirts, like to shoot from above. The fact that we can see your cleavage, that's just a coincidence. It's certainly not some sort of crass attempt to manipulate the males in your audience. No, you're above such things. Another trick that you seem to pull right out of Lacey Green's playbook is the victim card. You like to talk about how, oh, this is what I said just really disturbed you. It really disturbed you.
Now, I never really intended to make a video about a certain person, but what this man said really disturbed me.
I am sick. I am positively sickened and horrified by what is going on in the atheist community right now.
And what did I say that really disturbed you? I said that I wanted to bring about utopia.
I just wish you motherfuckers would drop the rope so we could bring about utopia already.
Excuse the language.
In a world full of war and suffering and death and pain and starvation, what you're worried about are the people who are trying to make it better. That makes a lot of sense. Of course, the utopia comment was sarcastic anyway. I was mocking ideologues, and everyone who watched the video recognized that fact. Obviously, when you look at human nature, you realize that bringing about any sort of utopia is a pipe dream. But I think the fact that you singled that quote out is interesting for two reasons. The first reason is that you're against gay marriage. Now, I presented an entire argument in regards to your beliefs, and you didn't respond in any way, shape, or form. Probably because you realize you have no competence when it comes to debating the finer points of my argument. The second reason that I think it's interesting is because you later on in that very same video say that the only possible utopia is heaven.
There will always be injustice or cruelty. The only perfect society will be when we're in heaven. There will never be perfect society on earth.
But you never explain why heaven would be more possible than any other utopia. I always find this interesting about Christianity. Somehow, even though people can't get along here on earth, people will be able to get along in heaven. Which doesn't make much sense, because if you reach heaven and you suddenly feel compelled to act in a different manner than the way that you act here on earth, then you're not really yourself. You've been altered. So it's not really you that goes to heaven. It's this new, changed person with none of your faults, none of your failings. But of course, those defects are the nuances that make up your personality. So without those, you're not really yourself. Let's assume that heaven exists and Christianity is true. If you go to heaven and it truly is perfect and utopian, then you're not going to be yourself. Because only by changing your very nature could the criteria of utopia be met. And if you do go as yourself, then heaven couldn't possibly be a utopia because you would still have the same biases and inclinations that you had here on earth. So I just found it a little bit interesting that that's what you chose to argue of all things. Hopefully I'll find someone more challenging to argue with tomorrow.
Me and Scotty were having an argument in the restaurant over there as to whether or not I could kick the shit out of a tiger if me and a tiger were released in the restaurant at the same time. Now, I'm pretty sure the tiger would have difficulty navigating the restaurant Because, I mean, a tiger is used to a jungle environment where it's, you know, most of the obstacles are leaves and shit. It's a restaurant. There's tables and shit in the way. Tiger isn't used to that. Plus, I could throw things at the tiger. You know, the tiger isn't used to having shit thrown at it. That would freak the tiger out a little bit. I figured you go in the back, get a knife, stab the tiger in the fucking jugular.
Tiger would whoop your fucking ass, dude.
The tiger would not whoop my ass. That's fucking ridiculous.
This is you. This piece of paper represents you. My hand represents the tiger. That would be. I see these keys up to the tiger. My name's Cheetah.
That is not how it would go at all. That tiger would get its ass owned.